Fantasy Zone.
Fantasy Zone, which I kind of played.
I definitely played it, but I haven't played it in such a long time. I need to brush up real quick. Oh, yes.
I played it in a different game.
But I think that still counts as playing it because it's still the same kind of thing.
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
Oh, that's this one. Oh,
Yeah,
I know this one.
Yeah, what?
It's an oldie snuff.
Yeah, and okay, like I don't get the opportunity to talk about shmups much, but it's like I fucking love them.
It almost. I played and it's a very simple snuff. It's not. It won't be in my top 10 snuffs.
No, but it's like at the same time, there's still. Oh gosh, it's still got its own like weird charm, as it were.
Yeah, I'm looking at quite a few different gameplays of the games, and I definitely see the charm.
I've definitely played.
I mean, I all I needed to see was the fucking was Opa Opa, and I'm like, oh shit, I know who that is. Hells yeah, I love
could kick the crap out of Aku Aku and Uka Uka. Just saying.
Oh, clearly.
Screw you, Crash fans.
It would slap Aku Aku and Uka Uka.
What if they fused? Would their name even work? Uka Uka? Whatever.
That's forbidden knowledge. No one can know.
But what do we think of Fantasy Zone? I think it's pretty fun.
I think it's cute, and I have a soft spot for shmups in general, but like this one in particular.
This is really confused me. Is shmup a shoot 'em up?
Yes.
Shmup is, you know Toho? It's a games that are self-side-scrolling, and you fight. It's essentially
like Contra.
Things. Yeah, kinda.
No, yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, it's essentially. It's an easy way to say shoot 'em up.
Yeah. Is it shmup? That sounds like you ever see Goldbergs?
Wait, what?
Do you ever see the Goldbergs?
No.
Well, then the rest of it isn't going to make sense. I'm going to sound like a lunatic. So moving on.
All good.
Alright. So I got a feeling I'm the only one who knows this next game.
Oh, we didn't rank it, mate.
Oh, we did?
You're skipping ahead. You're going the whole King Crimson again. I'm playing this again.
Oh god. I wasn't expecting that. I got a bit of a fright.
You guys heard it?
Yes.
That's amazing.
Alright, I think I'll put Fantasy Zone as B or C myself.
I would say B.
Solid B.
I can't put Fantasy Zone on the same level as Echo the Dolphin.
Fighting Vipers.
Oh yeah.
What is that? Fighting Vipers?
Yep. Dude, does anyone know about this game other than me?
I don't.
I had no
It's
idea.
a funny game where you
Randy,
fight as Pepsi Man.
What?
Google it right now. YouTube it right now, Thad.
Oh my fuck. This is real.
You see it?
Yep. What? As literal Pepsi Man. Oh my fuck. Pepsi Man was in something other than his own horrible game.
Oh my god, yeah, I have played this. I remember the main character, well, not the main character, but the one with the ponytails. I remember playing this, but I don't have any memory of it.
Well, this is where I come in.
This looks like Virtua Fighter.
It's pretty much free Virtua Fighter. Virtua Fighter cleans up a lot of the clunkiness that this game has.
Eventually, Virtua Fighter 1 is still extremely clunky.
Yes.
And
but this game also uses. Funny enough, this game also inspired the Sonic fighting game that came out a long time ago.
Huh. Sonic the Fighters?
Yep.
Huh. Interesting. Also, I'm looking through like images and whatnot, and there's definitely there's a character in here that's just straight up Jotaro, but not.
He actually is playable in Plaza Cross Zone.
Wait, what?
Plaza Cross Zone is, you know, Namco X Capcom.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Add Sega into that, and that's Plaza Cross Zone.
Interesting.
And yeah, he's essentially Jotaro.
Is it like with the hat and everything? The hat that kind of fuses into his head. It's the same damn character.
But yeah, Fighting Vipers is a very clunky. It's fun, but it does not age well.
Oh
so
yeah.
you put it in C.
Yeah, I would put it in C.
Bless you, and the rain's down in Africa.
Thank you.
Like it's like
What can
I
I
forgot to mute.
say?
it aged like spoiled milk.
Oh no.
But milk is nice.
Like,
Not
here's
in
the
that form.
Not in that
Because here's-
form, but at one
Here's the
point.
thing. It was good at the time, but I don't think after what many fighters have done better in the modern age, you can go back to it.
Yeah, like Street Fighter 1.
Oh god, Street Fighter 1. You can still go back to Street Fighter 2, but you can never go back to Street Fighter 1.
You can't really go back to Street Fighter 2. It'll have to be like Street Fighter 2 Turbo Edition or something.
Yeah, but that's still Street Fighter 2.
Hoi hoi.
Oh no, because like you can't combo in the original Street Fighter 2.
Oh
I
yeah,
mean,
but
I'm not a fan of fighting games in general.
I know.
The next
I-
week we'll
like-
be tier listing fighting games.
Oh, I'd love to do that.
I'm sorry
Well-
for bringing it up, Zad.
Peace.
I do the JRPGs. I also love fighting games.
We'll do that, and I'll add it to the list.
Oh god.
And if they're just so
We
happy,
have awkward sad in the corner.
Yep. Hey
it'll
guys.
be grand. We'll include all different versions of Super Smash Bros. So you have something to talk about.
But yeah, it's either C or D for me.
Yeah. What do you
Well,
think?
I think if it's fun originally, I remember having fun on it. I think it's worth the C.
All right, doesn't mind. There is another
Above or
fighting game
below Echo, though?
Below.
Ooh.
below Echo.
Okay.
Echo has aged like fine wine, but I don't like wine.
Fair enough.
I knew Echo was going to be the most conflicting game because it's hard to gauge.
It really is.
Ooh. It's motherfucking Golden Axe. It's Golden Axe.
What was this one?
Golden
I know
Axe
I've
was the.
It's
Golden
another
Eye.
beat 'em up.
It's a beat 'em up.
But it
You
went
usually have.
crap when it went to 3D.
Yeah.
And I
And
played the 3D one. It's awful.
Oh, I
a
haven't
lot of
played
people
this one
say
before.
a lot of people would say this is the best beat 'em up in
I
the
have another
catalog.
one that is better.
I also have another one that's better. I wouldn't even put this above Altered Beast. But
So Golden Axe, let's describe Golden Axe because I don't know if Sad knows this game.
Yeah, this is one
It-
I
it
somehow
goes-
missed.
Golden Axe, you play as 3 characters.
Okay.
Yeah, you either a fighter, female fighter, or a dwarf.
I see the box art and it looks hilarious.
And it's a very arcadey. You go to one side to the other, and you just kill things.
As you do in beat 'em ups, yes, I'm familiar with that concept.
And that's essentially it.
Doesn't
And
seem
then
like...
it eventually got a very awful 3D, I think 360 game.
As a beat 'em up?
yes, Yes.
No, 3D beat 'em up, yeah.
Oh no.
And its main gimmick is to jump onto monsters and try to kill things, and it was just awful.
Oh. How sad.
The thing is, how do I say this? I feel like of all of the Sega beat 'em ups, this one ages the worst.
Yeah.
I feel like no, but I think the original three were fun. Like I feel
I
like
think that they're fun,
the
but
series.
if I had to choose between Altered Beast and this, I'd probably pick up Altered Beast.
I would also pick up Altered Beast. However, I think it was the second one was the one I played the most. I actually really enjoyed
The
that
second one was the one with super attacks, right?
Yes, they were like between every mission, you'd have like a camping thing, and then some thieves would try and come up, and then you can try and beat the thieves for extra power for the next one.
Yep.
That one, yeah. Like, I really enjoyed that Golden Axe a lot. But that's like, okay. I have this I have this high, I don't know. I'm trying to come up with an analogy that isn't bad, and then I realized all my analogies are bad, so I'm
Duh.
saying fuck it. So imagine a washing line, right? It's tight, it's sprung up. Washing line for clothes, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
Now you throw on a damp pair of trousers and a damp jumper, and that washing line goes lower and lower and lower. 2 is the washing line, that's the peak. 1, 3 in the 3D game are the heavy. Well, the 3D game is more like a big heavy
It's a
jacket
class
coat
of the board.
with like bricks in the pockets. Like it's it's heavy.
This haven't seen bad.
Sega Zenadean.
I would say C or D. No, not C or D. C or B. How dare I? Oh god.
Yeah.
I think I would put it middle bottom B.
Okay.
And what
Because
about you?
it's still fun, but a lot of things are spoiled on it, especially
So,
with.
considering Zenadean's ranking, I'm gonna put it in the middle of B.
Alright. Because it's not a bad game. It became a bad game, but
Yeah.
it was not originally a bad game.
Okay.
This
Alright.
next game I thought was one game. It's not what I thought it was. I have played it as well. It's a shmup or shnup or whatever you said. It's a shoot 'em up. It's a shoot 'em up basically. That's just
Okay.
now I haven't played this one personally.
Gunstar Heroes isn't really a snuff. You shoot a lot of things, but a snuff you're generally in the vehicle.
Is it more of like a Contra type thing?
Yeah.
Yes, it's exactly like Contra.
Okay. That's
Now,
what I'm
I
getting
haven't-
from what I'm looking at on the images here.
I've played this for like a couple minutes at a friend's house, but I've played its spiritual successor, which was released much later on, called Mercenary Kings, which is pretty much the same. It's pretty much the same game, but with like an updated original soundtrack and like a different plot completely. But the core mechanics of the game are the exact same, and I love Mercenary Kings. Obviously, it's not the exact same game, so I can't rank it. So, like, imagine me ranking Mercenary Kings, take it down one. But
Have you played this game, Sad?
No, I haven't.
It's very arcadey, and it's fun to. This is actually a very fun game to play on the flight, actually.
And it's so annoying when you have a bunch of friends who are like, yeah, I'll play it, and then they'll be like, after one mission, like, no, I don't like this.
I was essentially saying it's Double Dragons with guns.
Yeah.
You know what? That that kind of looks appropriate by the looks of things there, but
I want to play Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. So where would you put it, Jag?
I'll put it in B, actually.
I'd put it in low B.
Low B? Like how low? Are we saying behind Fantasy Zone?
I'd say
So,
above Fantasy Zone, yeah, but not above Daytona.
Okay. That is
Alright,
where it
yeah.
Well,
shall
hang on a minute.
Okay,
You love it.
real talk. This one this one is actually this actually has a really good soundtrack.
I love this game.
I mean, racing games are few and far between for me, but like
Oh, this one. I played this one in another game.
this one this one was challenging for me, but I remember going through it because it was on my compilation, and I'm like, you know what, why not? And it's a very thorough motorcycle racing game.
I imagine this would be the motorcycle racing game that you'd be on a motorbike.
Well, there was two to my knowledge anyways, there was two games of this. There was Hang On, which was for the Master System, and Super Hang On, which was for the Genesis.
Let's see. I'm going to see if that was, because I'm on the wiki right now. Let's see. Sega AM2 Power Drift. I don't see a Hang On at the killer list of video. I think this might be specifically the first game's wiki. I don't know. I don't see a second game.
Alright, just give me a second.
Yeah, well, I've
I
played
would
both
give you a
of them.
second.
I've played both, so I. So that's what I know about that.
Find the second.
But holy shit, like this was like these were actually it was actually a bit of a pain to keep up, cuz like while you're racing on this motorbike, you have to be careful. Like if you crash, you pay the price, literally, as you have to spend money to fix your goddamn bike.
Oh god.
Yeah.
And you have to, like, actually keep up maintenance with the money that you win and, like, buy new parts for your bikes to make it faster.
Oh,
it's very thorough.
I think I might hate this game because I'm watching a video and man, every time you turn, it just grades on your ears.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's Sega for you.
Absolutely. Like, it's main...
Like the engine is outdoing any music in this game.
Oh, it's loud.
Like,
And it's funny because like it's funny because
like,
the quietest it's funny because the quietest things about it is when you crash.
it does have music, but the engine and turning is just out. Oh god, this is unpleasant.
Yeah, I liked the soundtrack, but good gravy, it was a tough game. And it was also like, I mean, I guess I didn't really think about like the sound effects, but the sound effects, come to think of it, are very overpowering.
It is.
But yeah, no, it's
I
I got confused on this very easily. I somehow muddled through it. But
So where would you put it?
I mean, when it came down to it, I found it. I ended up having to restart a lot. I was just like, well, I don't have any money and my bike is trash, so, well, I guess it's back to the drawing board. But, like, a lot of the time, it was a tough game. And, of course, like, I guess the SFX would have probably put a damper on that, too. But it's, I'd put it like a high C.
High C.
Higher than Echo the D.
I don't think so. I'm saying like just below Echo.
Alright,
So I guess
BT
that's mid-C.
Alright, let's put it in C then.
Did anybody else? I kind of talked over most of that. Did anybody else play this game?
I played the first one on the Master System, but like my memory of it isn't an insanely vast one.
Okay,
just
I remember
don't-
suffering through this game, despite
It
the
sounds
great
fun,
soundtrack.
though.
Yeah, I mean, if you like if you like mechanics in the most literal sense, and like building your own ideal bike, I'm sure like it would actually be pretty enjoyable. But to myself, it's like, holy shit, this is so much information. I was fucking overloaded. And plus I wasn't very good at it. So I kept on, so a lot of the time, well, I kept on crashing. I mean, I eventually got decent at the game, but at that point I didn't know how to manage my money because I was a dumb kid when I played this.
Yeah. What is?
So, yeah.
So I think Mitzi is. I think Mitzi is fair enough.
Yeah. Very mixed feelings on it.
Like Echo.
Yeah.
Like Echo, yeah.
Time to get to a fun one.
I love this game.
Which one is
House
this?
of the Dead.
House of the Dead, Seth? You don't know what House of the Dead is?
So
Come on.
This-
If you Google greatest voice acting,
Wait
House
a
of the
minute.
Dead is an on-the-rails zombie shooter, if my memory serves me correct. It is mostly an arcade game, but I think it had some ports to
Oh,
Sega
I've
systems.
played like arcade
It-
versions of this. Okay, okay.
yep, everybody has. It's also on the Wii.
Yeah, I see that.
I would say it's one of the bigger arcade games.
And it
Ha,
also, and it
the
also has a
console game.
terrible movie based off it.
Oh yes, I see that too.
Back to the Future.
Oh my, it's
Sad, I do. On the other time, look at some of these cutscenes. It's great.
very well. I mean, yeah, there's some. I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker for like poor voice acting and like.
Oh, you would love this game.
Oh my goodness, like. That's
And-
right up there with poor spelling and grammar for like the funniest shit that I to me.
Yeah, but it's this one. Look at House of Dead 2 cutscene sometime.
Fair enough.
Didn't this have a spin-off that was like a typing game?
Probably.
Typing game?
I believe so. It was this one, I'm sure.
Nanny the fuck?
I'm going to check it out, but I swear I remember it.
So this game had quite a few things.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh yes, there is a typing one.
Yes,
Oh,
I'm right.
gravy.
Literally, like,
Typing of the Dead.
basically, a zombie would come
Man.
up to you, and then a word would pop up, and you have to like type it out
Yep.
really fast.
A tier
Yeah.
fucking naming. Oh,
Like this
frickin'
game.
ace.
Let's actually talk about the game. I played
game-
House of Dead 2 and 3 Return on the Wii, and I have a blast. I played this in the arcades a couple times as well. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of dumb fun.
Interesting.
I need to make sure that I'm not going crazy because I think there was like 5 of these games in the arcade, right?
Yes, and I think 3 got re-released twice.
I don't
Yeah.
quite remember this game as much as I thought I did, but like I didn't think very much of it.
Number 4 is the one. I
Just
played
a
the
second,
most of the
Sad.
But that's just because like
Just a second, Sad.
wait.
I'm going to find you something.
Oh dear. Oh no, I've accidentally.
Light gun shooter arcade game with a horror theme. I swear there's... Why is Wikipedia difficult? Like, I don't want...
Yeah.
I'm not trying to find the first game. I'm trying to find the
my.
series. There we go. That's a dead franchise. Oh god, this doesn't look like
There
Wikipedia.
we go.
The wiki of
There
the
we
dead.
go.
Are
There
you
we go. Sad.
Oh.
Here's
Move up
something for you.
Ah.
Oh god.
Okay. Oh gosh, I can't really. I guess you'll hear my live reaction to it here, because that's a thing. All right, let's have a listen.
Man is kind of famous because of his.
Design.
Oh, I love the fucking hold your fires. Like, are you gonna want to shoot this guy at any point?
Dogs of the AMS. Time they made a move.
Oh no!
It's been a while, hasn't it? My friends from the AMS. It's me, Goldman. Everything's set. All we need to do is wait.
See him? Oh dear.
Hey.
People of the AMS. I am Goldman. I don't care if you people try to get in my way or not. In time you'll find out who's right.
Oh no! Oh, this is Shining Force 3 English tier. Oh my!
It gets better for the whole thing, but I think you got enough.
Oh gravy! I would need to listen to the whole thing of this in my spare time, but holy shit!
I
Holy
think for
shit!
that alone, that's almost owns it an A.
You!
Oh yeah, no, I would say A regardless. So that's
Are we doing it? Are we doing it?
Yes.
A.
Yes.
All right.
So
For
Dad,
that
how do you
voice
feel about
acting.
putting it an A after me giving you
Oh,
a juicy thing?
mwah! Chef's kiss.
For that and typing of the dead. Like,
Oh man.
A
It's
material.
Oh, la creme de la creme. Like, fuck this next game. Like, that's
God.
where it's at.
Jet Set Radio!
I
Like-
suck at this next game.
Oh, I almost feel like I committed heresy by saying fuck this next game, because I absolutely love Jet Set Radio.
Yeah.
I don't hate it. I just had a very hard time with it.
Let's look at the fun.
I hate it. I'm also
Oh.
lying. I love it. It's like,
Pulled a sneaky on ya.
I don't hate it, but I have a hard time playing it.
Oh man, Jet Set Radio. It's so unique.
the thing is
Yeah.
though,
The character design is great. It has a lot of personality.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure this game has a cult following to this day. Because
I do know the cult following even makes mods to make more modern spray paints and stuff like that as well.
yeah, stuff like that.
here's my gripe with it though.
This is most disturbing.
Don't get me wrong, I like the game, but I get so much more enjoyment out of watching it than playing it.
I'm actually in the same. Like, I loved watching Dad play this game. But when I tried playing it, I sucked at it.
It's like even when you get a bit used to it, the actual mechanics of the game, to me personally, feel a bit not clunky, but like when you have this one idea in your head of what you think it's going to be like, and when you actually play it, it's a bit like, this isn't what I was expecting, and I'm a bit disappointed by that.
I didn't think that at all.
Yeah, this is so sad. How about the person who truly enjoys the game? What do you think?
I actually really enjoy the entirety of it. Yeah, the mechanics can be a little difficult to get used to, but like, for me anyways, I'm the kind of person that picks up on things pretty quickly, and Jet Set Radio was surprisingly friendly to me.
Alright.
And honestly, like, and the whole setting of it, like the atmosphere, the graphics themselves. Like,
Chelsea, it looks beautiful.
it looks so good.
Like,
Oh, man.
Only just has a hard time playing the game because maybe it's just I'm not good at it.
I would say
I'm definitely, I'm not great at it by any stretch, but I love it regardless. It's definitely one of those things that would take a little bit to get used to, but once you do, like, you'll have a fantastic time. And I mean,
I guess another thing I was really into was the whole the similarities between it and like the Tony Hawk games, and like there's an entire
man.
from what I remember, there's a mechanic in the game where like you're being chased by police after a while, right? And I think that's what was like, you're ruining my vibe. Leave me alone. Let me spray paint for fuck's sake. And I think that's why I'm not like, don't get me wrong, I like the game too. I think it's a wonderful game and I think it's really fun. But like I said, I much prefer watching it than playing it, so I don't feel like I can put that at S myself. If I
would put it at A for sure.
I thought this was going to be like either one of your top S's. I won't lie.
It's like, oh, you know what? I would have put it in S, but I don't think anybody else would.
I think I'll put it in B the most for me.
I would be willing to put up
because I have a hard time with the game myself.
I guess when that balances it out, I guess we could put it just directly in A.
Yeah. I mean, our lists would look very weird if we all had like, okay, there is one game in one spot. You can't change my mind. Screw you.
Well, there is a game I have like that planned.
Is it less?
I'm not telling you what it is.
I think I have an idea of what it is. Also, my game is almost up ahead as well. But in the meantime,
there's a while to get there.
But first, we've got a few more.
And we got a pretty good one, actually, next. Pretty enjoyable, pretty charming. We have Knights.
Yeah!
The game that carried the Sega Saturn.
Yep.
Oh, man.
It's a very charming series.
Knights is a fantastic series.
I love the main character design.
I do.
Yeah.
And the games, oh god, these games, we talk about charm, these games are charm.
Charm incarnate. I mean, the original Nights into Dreams on the Saturn was vibrant, it was beautiful for the time, and it actually had like a really good system that made it stand out from the rest.
And it has a lot of visuals that, yes, graphics have changed, but it hasn't really aged badly. Like, you can look at this and go, this is still very colorful, this is still very nice to see.
Abso-fucking-lutely. And I mean, the fact that there's like so much different things within the game, like even like the bosses are so different from one another. It's never the same thing. You always are doing something different with the mechanics that you've grown to know over the stages.
And it is a really, really, really solid mechanic, like base of mechanics as well.
Heck, I know it doesn't get the most love, but I even enjoyed the Wii game.
I'll be honest, I didn't. Mainly because it was I was too salty at it being like a straight up rehash. And I'm like,
kind of like
it was my close experience in the series and it got me into the other games.
Okay, see, I had the reverse. I played the original Knights on like
well, here's the thing. I don't know if you remember this about me, Sad, but I didn't play any Sega consoles until after the Wii.
That's fair. No, I understand that. I went on a huge Sega kick, and like while I didn't have a Saturn myself, I learned how to rig up an emulator, and I ended up falling in love with some really awesome games, and Knights was at the top of my list for that.
But here's the thing, because of this Wii game that wasn't the best, it gave me such more joy to experience the other games because of that.
Yeah.
That's interesting
Wish Sega
because
could do more
I
stuff.
had the complete opposite experience on that. Being a player of the original one, I looked forward to seeing what they would do with the other one, and there was a lot of.
So I guess there's something to say about, well, it inspiring me to check out the series.
Yeah, it's interesting. I can really commend Journey of Dreams for being that gateway into Knights for the rest of for the younger generation of people. I commend it for that, and it's still like some really good gameplay regardless. I mean, I found the bosses a little duller than the original.
Obviously, like
Particularly that final clash with Riala. Holy shit, that pissed me off. It's like you're building it up for, and it's just the same damn boss battle.
Like
but Knights had so much in it, so much charm.
Oh yeah, like absolutely, and that's just it
It's the
too.
most charming game that we're going to go for.
Yeah, and even
that's
like
why- and that's why I feel like I'm going to put this franchise as one of my S ranks.
100% agreed.
Bottom of S.
Okay.
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 100% agreed. Absolutely. Like, there's nothing I don't like about Knights. Aside from, like, sure, even despite the fact that I didn't enjoy the sequel as much, I still really enjoyed it. Because it's still Knights at the end of the day. But the fact that I can say all of that just means that I really enjoy the series to that degree. And yeah.
But we kind of talked over you a lot on this one. What do you feel about Knights?
Yeah,
And-
yeah.
It's hard to describe because like I really like Knights. I don't want to say sometimes, but it's like I have the same thing with like Jack and Daxter, but not like the exact same thing. But it's like I have this weird kick of because Knights is a really unique game, and when I'm in a certain mood, there's no other game that will. I don't want to say satiate me or satisfy me, but like if I want to play a game, I don't want to play any game. I want to play Knights, and I feel like for any game to have a mindset of you want to play this game, not a game like this game. You want to play this game. I think that's really impressive in a way. For like this is my own psychological thing kind of going on, where I think that's really impressive for a game to have that much of an impression on someone that you want to go back to that specific game or that specific series. Not something like it, like when I'd say like, because like when I say Jack and Daxter, I mean Jack and Daxter. I don't mean Jack and Daxter or Ratchet and Clank or Sly Cooper or something.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And with Knights, I mean Knights. It is a
Hells
good
yeah.
game.
And this is not a very hot take because I think we all agree. Come on, Sega. You are milking Sonic, yet you have one of the most creative thing that you have a game about dreams. You can do anything with that.
Well, and that's the
Why
thing
don't
too.
we have another bug game? Come on, Sega.
And no, that's another thing too. Knights has a fantastic soundtrack.
Oh yeah.
Like, good
Yeah.
gravy, I loved that too.
However, I
It's
think the soundtrack
recognizable to
only works in the game.
Yeah.
It's not one of those soundtracks you can enjoy outside of the game.
No, I can enjoy something.
I disagree.
Personal
I-
taste,
yeah.
I guess, then.
I actually really enjoy it, even outside.
Have any of you guys played Panzer Dragoon?
No.
I need to check out this game because there is a game in my head that I don't remember the name of that I think it might be that. What was the name of it again?
Panzer Dragoon. The thing is, I've heard a lot about this game, mostly positive, but I have never played it myself.
Neither have I. Well, I've actually kind of had the same experience.
And I know,
have-
I guess we have to put it in haven't played, but I do know Panzer Dragoon Saga for the Sega Saturn is a legendary game.
Seriously.
I have heard nothing but good about that particular one. That's one that people constantly talk about.
We
Oh,
got
that looks
potential
interesting.
S and a potential D and haven't played. It'd be so interesting if they were a bit bigger. Or if Panzer wasn't on the Sega Saturn.
I really wish I had played Panzer Dragoon because I know I'd enjoy it.
Man, yeah, I have.
I'm looking at the gameplay and I'm like, I know I would be feeling it.
Particularly when I was in my big Saturn kick too. God damn it! How did I miss this?
It looks great, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does actually.
I
Wait.
want
we go.
to.
You putting it above Bug?
Can you blame me?
I haven't played it, but I haven't played it as much
Actually,
as the...
make a new thing saying want to play, just so it's not in the same room as Bug.
Just make a separate tier for Bug, because I don't think anything else would be going in there. The only other things I could think would go in there, I actually know about.
put it in its own tier, Bugruto tier.
Yes. That's the thing about Panzer Dragoon. I really wish one of us had played because I got thinking it would have easily gone to A.
It looks
Kind of Bug,
beautiful. Yeah.
That's such a shame because it looks great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I'm thinking about Naruto because you said Boruto tier.
I don't see the tier yet, Sad.
Are you serious? How do I add tiers? Add a row below?
Yeah,
Oh,
there you go. You got one. You got this.
Oh, wait, what? Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Here, I wanted to keep that blue. I wanted to keep this one. It's like that. Maybe
So
like...
it matches with the rainbow. Boruto tier. Boruto.
Every tier list has one, I guess. Let's
True.
go to a series that has it's a little of everything.
It is a little of everything. I actually,
I thought this was gonna be a res. Oh, like
Actually, it's not my ex.
Oh.
Now, you see, I kind of wish that I had played more of these, because I remember playing a few of them, but never to completion.
Now,
For whatever reason.
I'll go over the brief of these, because I have played all but the online ones.
Okay.
So it has its Genesis games, that's 1 to 4.
Yeah, I played Phantasy Star 2 and 4 myself.
Alright, these are your typical JRPG, but they have a sci-fi setting, so
Which
that's
makes it
cool.
really cool. Like, good job setting it apart from, at the time.
Now here's one of the fun
anything
things
else.
about these JRPGs at this time period. It felt very exciting to go to a new planet and explore a new planet. And this isn't just a simple, alright, things are now green. It's a different planet.
Man. See, I haven't gone nearly as in-depth with those as I wanted to.
I
But,
think you enjoyed them as classic JRPGs.
well, I
Seth.
know I did. Like, playing a little bit of Phantasy Star 2 and 4, like, as I said, it was... I loved them. Like, this was right up my alley, and then for some reason I stopped playing them.
I played the original Phantasy Star and I played 2. So
Okay.
I don't know, go on ahead.
And then we have 3 GameCube games, the Phantasy Star Online. That's what they're called. But
Yeah, but...
Mm.
Yeah, that was weird.
They're actually really fun games to play with other people.
Also, as
You
a
could-
as a side note,
And you can do split screen with them.
yeah, as a side note, Phantasy Star Online was actually the only way that you could get a Tails Chow for Sonic Adventure 2. which is weird, but I mean, hey, such was the times.
I mean,
And then-
GameShark disagrees.
And then we
but
get to
okay.
the end of my fantasy knowledge with Phantasy Star Universe, which, but a lot like Dot Hack actually, like action RPG.
I think
Hmm.
Remy showed me that.
Oh, and yes, he did. That was the one on the PSP.
Okay.
Oh, one of the ones on the PSP, because the PSP is kind of a sequel. They have like 5 games for the Universe Saga.
Mhm.
But
Yeah, they
what,
got
what I'm
Fantasy
getting
Star
at is
Universe, ambition of
Fantasy Star. We didn't even talk about the MMO. It's a very ambitious series. Each time that they try to kick in a new genre.
It's true.
I really like it.
I'm not a huge fan of the PSO games of today, but just because I mean, visually they're stunning. It's just I'm not really one for like the whole
MMOs.
MMO stuff. That's just my
Same.
personal preference. Although it does look visually impressive.
And the soundtrack looks very.
That too. Yes, I can
I
even
think-
give it credit for that. Hell's yeah.
I think with how much ambition this is, I think I may have to put it at A. Top of A.
Yeah, what do you?
I could agree.
I definitely agree.
I was just gonna say A in general, so I'm not gonna complain at top of A.
All right.
That's above Jet Set Radio, Sad.
Oh, above the set radio. We're gonna go that far. All right.
Top.
That's,
Top. We said top.
Very
oh
well.
boy, I'm excited about this next one.
This was gonna be my S.
Ah, yes.
Puyo is great. This is like we talked about Knight's being charm, but Puyo has a lot of charm. Like
So much charm. It has two
Well, and
different
it's
charm.
iconic
here's the
too.
thing. Columns was a puzzle game, but Puyo adds character to it. Literally
Yes.
added character to it that made it much more fun to play. Like you had
Not-
different characters shouting their catchphrases. You have goofy little stories that are nonsensical but fun. This
We
is
also
it.
got Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, which was
Yep.
Puyo.
Yes, this is
Um,
what I was confusing it for. My bad.
Yeah.
But
And if you ask me, this is the most skill-based, and aside from Tetris itself, revolutionary puzzle game there is.
Speaking
based
of-
on
I'll
it.
be honest, I sucked
a-
at this game. I sucked
I did too.
hardcore.
Speaking of Tetris, this game actually crosses over so Tetris with Puyo.
yeah.
Yeah.
And dude, one year we went to an anime convention and we saw some competitive play of this. For a while, me and my friends were just stuck watching competitive play of Puyo Tetris.
God damn.
It's so insane. Basically, it's like a. I guess you'd describe it as a 1v1. It's a battle puzzle game
Yep.
where
Yeah.
it's combo focused. So basically, you have two little. Like normally in Tetris or something, you'd have these set pieces. In Puyo, you have two little blobs of different colors coming down. And what you want to do is you want to try and stack them up and get them comboed below. So you can combine as many as you want. They connect to each other. So you get like, they'd fall and they all are affected by gravity. So the ones that are in the air will plop down, and your goal is to try and get a combo chain going. Say like, this will fall and plop into this, which will make that fall and plop into that.
Which in
And-
turn hurts your opponent if the more combos you get by placing stones on the other person's map. If you're good at the game, it's hella awesome. If you're bad at the game, it's just hell.
It's not even unescapable either. Like it's if you're
Yeah.
good enough.
You can save your situation most times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like sometimes you might feel like you're getting screwed, but not really.
It all
So-
depends.
Good
As
enough
I said,
time.
I've sucked at this game hardcore. And
And that's fair. It's not for everybody.
yeah,
Like, I
yeah.
think
But I could still appreciate its charm.
But it has a lot of charm. The characters, a lot of characters are very memorable. Even
Mm-hmm.
like
To
a lot of
me,
yes,
this is S.
I would put it a high A, so I can go with S. What do you think, Sad?
I was gonna put it in A too, actually. So
You know what? I'm going to put it in S because not above. Let's put it in S.
Yeah.
All right.
Like
That's
out,
what
of
I'm talking about, baby.
out of all the puzzle games Sega has, it's clearly the top tier for puzzle.
Yes.
All right.
Hell, not even just in Sega terms, just in general.
In general, yeah. So that deserves an S by itself, being the best of its type.
Res. What is res?
Good question.
That is
Google,
fine.
be my friend.
Nah.
Google be my enemy. Execute.
No, that's Bing. What is
Oh.
this?
What?
What?
That
on
looks
earth?
cool.
It does.
Holy fuck.
It kind of reminds me of like some of the games that you'd get on like Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
Okay, so because none of us played, we'll go to the same place as Panzer Dragoon, but holy hell, this looks cool.
This is trippy.
Yeah, actually.
It looks
Also,
cool.
just by looking at the 6 pictures on Wikipedia, I assume it has an amazing soundtrack because 2 of the 6
Well, it
pictures
looks
are
like
taken up by DJs.
It's clearly somewhat rhythm-based.
Yeah,
And you know that's my jam.
it comes up
Okay,
with like a track list
So,
and all that.
we
Yeah.
can't say much about Res, but it looks sick, guys.
Yeah, it actually does, and it's well, I mean, for this is one of the forgotten Dreamcast games too, apparently. So it's like it probably never got a whole lot of love to it, despite the fact that they made an HD version of it. But I guess that's because people wanted to see it.
I really love its style.
Yeah, it's really cool. I actually really like how this is done.
So,
Good
yeah.
on y'all for.
Why do all the sick games going to not play, guys?
Booger toe.
Alright, so Sonic All-Star Racing.
This annoys me for one reason. I don't like the fact that this has its own spot and just Sonic the Hedgehog doesn't.
It does seem weird.
It does seem weird, but let me put
Sonic
it this way.
Tennis
I
didn't
feel
care.
like it's its own thing because it's essentially arguing that Mario and Mario Kart should be in the same category.
But Sega Tennis
But I
isn't
just
here.
didn't.
Hmm.
I would be okay with that if Tennis was here as well.
I mean, there's Virtua Tennis.
No, yeah, but that's not the same, bro. Like,
Yeah,
can't
yeah, no, I get
whack
what
a
you're
wall
saying.
with Dr. Eggman and Virtua Tennis.
Yeah, but
It's
I
so
can see your
weird,
argument,
actually.
But
Do you ever like
it,
play the?
Can I talk?
But- no.
Yes.
Okay.
Um,
So Sonic All-Stars is essentially its answer to Mario Kart, and in some ways it fails, in some ways it has some really good ideas. Some really good concepts. Like before, like I think it was before Mario Kart started, it was the one that started introducing making a car being able to fly and stuff like that.
They got that off. What was it? Donkey Kong Racing or Diddy Kong Racing Transformed?
Oh yeah, I forgot that existed.
Yeah. But they did it a lot better here, in my opinion.
And there's a lot of fun things in this game. Like you can play as a guy from Semnu on his motorcycle and stuff like that. Like, a lot of the characters with their own vehicles, it oozes that the people making this racing game cares about Sega's history.
Yes. Except
an-
the Knight's character creeps me out.
Yes,
Knights turns into the car.
yes.
what?
And
yeah,
it's also in character for that.
Yeah.
like it makes sense, but the design is scary.
All right. Yeah.
Also,
So,
like a
I'll actually say, I've never actually played this game.
Oh.
Really?
Well, my friend, you are missing out greatly because
Yeah.
I think he's realizing this already.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm looking at the kind of stuff I'm looking on the wiki just as like even just the playable characters, and I'm like,
It's
Huh.
a love title.
Yeah.
Love letter.
Who was it? Akuma and who were the guys from Virtua Fighter that you could play as in the first one?
Akira and
It was the blonde one.
They got my boy.
Jackie.
Jackie, yeah. That was they were my mains in the first. So basically, how the main difference between 1 and 2, and are we counting Team Sonic Racing in this as well because they're made by the same developers?
So
But even still, it's not going to come up in the decision making at all. I feel like Sonic and Sega All Stars Racing Transformed is the better game.
yep.
I prefer the original because I feel like the original has a bit like Sonic and Sega All Star Racing Transformed is probably the best that they'll ever get with that style of gameplay, and it is very solid. It is really good. It is engaging. The story mode is pretty good, like the mission mode. It's got lots of variety. It's got lots of character, lots of fun. The items are there. They're not dependent like they are in Mario Kart. And then there's also the drifting system, but it's not the main thing like in Diddy Kong. Overall, it's like that bridge in between skill and fun, and I like that a lot. The thing is, that's why the second one is better than the first, because the first one, there was specifically an item called an all-star item, which wasn't fair.
It wasn't fair, but because some
was
characters
fun.
just don't have anything good.
Yeah, like your man from Shenmue just pulled out a forklift,
Yep.
and then Akira would like jump behind the car and just like boom, like
Punch the
push it forward. But it was effective, and then you had like Sonic, who was Supersonic, which was like smashing on everything.
And then Super Sonic is like, I win.
Yeah, but that's kind of like how it was in Sonic R.
Yep.
Overall, this is really serious.
I think it was either bottom of A or top of B. Pretty
I
high.
would say bottom of A, personally.
Yeah.
Okay.
It sounds like I think I may have to see it.
I guess so, Yeah.
Yeah, you get to see Danica Patrick along with all of.
I saw that. I'm like, wait a minute. Danica fucking Patrick is a playable character.
I'm pretty sure Heavy from Team Fortress 2 is a playable character as well, and the football manager from Football Manager.
Well, I see Wreck-It
And
Ralph
Wreck-It
is
Ralph.
in there.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
the fucking
dwarf.
Yogscast person. What the fuck?
Yep.
Yep, and the dwarf from what was it? Golden Axe. Yeah, I was about to say Phantasy Star. Right.
It is a very good love letter.
Yeah.
God damn. Oh, I guess I'll have to check this out.